Hey dudes, it's raining outside. We're in Germany somewhere. Alex was camping in his hammock and he got wet and then he came in and woke me up and was like, gotta go. So we're gonna go back on the road, trying to get through Germany, through France, and then get to Calais, and then get back home. I think we can get you home today.
Yeah? Yeah.
We've done 5 hours. Driven all the way through Austria. Alex is awake. Now, no wait, not Austria, Germany. We drove through Germany, and now we're in France getting some snacks.
I'm gonna like go on 4G like for my internet.
Okay. Right, I haven't vlogged anything because it's been kind of stressful, but we're about to get on the ferry, finally.
Made it through the barriers.
We made it.
With the wreck of a car.
Calais is so extreme. We saw the refugees, but like there's barbed fences around everything. I think it's just a bit much. Like a bunch of harmless foreigners. 345, bye. 340, 355. Cliff jump.
All the way back, that's pretty nuts.
We're on the phone with Drew. Plans.
Okay, yeah, I'll be out tomorrow, definitely. Yeah, I'll be seeing. Wait, so what, is there a plan? Because obviously I haven't.
The UK's over there.
12 at Barton's Mill.
Finally got some British food. I'm finally making Alex one of my wraps I've been talking about all week.
You're about to enter the jungle zone.
Grand Canyon. So many hours later, I dropped Alex off at his place. We watched a little video that he made from America. It was super awesome, very nostalgic. Now I'm back in Wales. I've driven all night. I took an hour break just to chill and eat some food. And yeah, I feel pretty good. I've kind of beaten the tiredness. Now I'm in a place called Llandudno because I was told on Twitter that this is a good spot for catching some Pokemons. So I came to check it out, and they're right, there's quite a lot of stuff here. It's 6 AM, so there's no people here, no lures around, so it's just me. But I'm just collecting all the Pokeballs and stuff. There's actually like 5 right there, and I'm gonna go get them. There's a gym on the pier, there's a gym over here. I'm just gonna collect these and then I'm gonna go home. I just wanted to see if it was true. Yeah, there's 4 little lures down there, well it's 5 lures here, and then there's a gym right there. If I can get internet back, I'll actually collect them and then I can get out of here. I've actually taken an Instagram right here before with these little mushrooms. Curiouser and curiouser, said Alice. There we go, just took this gym. Happy Valley Toadstool. Did not expect to make it back from Slovenia to here in like 48 hours. Not bad. I'm gonna go home, take a shower, sleep, yada yada. I wanted to claim that gym on the pier, but they lock it at night or early morning. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Ow. Man, you're really, really, really weird. Today I wanted to keep the video kind of short. I just want to talk about what it was like living off the grid for a week and kind of what it's like integrating back into normal life. I just want to talk about that. I'm a bit sick from Missouri Festival. I didn't get much sleep, so got myself sick. I'm just trying to find a tree to film in because the sit-down videos I want to film in trees all the time. The weather sucks, as always, here in Wales. Oh yeah, we got Jasper with us. Hey Jasper. Hello. So, found a tree. It's a wonderful tree. It's very comfortable. This is my definition of off the grid. And living off the grid means you're not really on a map, so the area that you're in isn't like a location, like there's no house on Google Maps or anything like that. It's there's no roads or anything that lead to it, you're just kind of in the middle of land. I don't know what the actual definition is, but my definition is you're off the map, you're off the beaten track, you don't have any phone service, you don't have any kind of device that connects you to the rest of the world, you're just completely disconnected. And that's what I consider off the grid. While I was in Hungary, if you didn't know, the reason I wasn't uploading for a week is because I had no internet out there. There was no usable internet, and I couldn't get the vlogs up. So that's why I'm now posting them every day. But by the time this comes out, you've probably already seen all of those. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so I was in Hungary for a week, and I didn't have any internet. We were just in a big festival in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, we were living off the grid. While we were there with like another 100,000 people from all over the world. A bunch of like amazing people. In the area that we were in, it was like a self-sustained village. So they had like food growing, they had fruit and stuff, and they had all these natural resources that anybody could just use. And it was really incredible. It was, I love doing it. I do it quite often. I just go off the grid, no internet, don't know what's going on in the world, and it's wonderful. The reason I do it, the reason that I like going off the grid and how it feels and stuff, I like not having to check my phone. And I like not getting updates. I like not hearing about gossip or drama or trends. I don't care about any of it really. It just kind of happens and I'm a part of it sometimes. I like that. I like not knowing a thing. I don't care about politics when I'm out there. I don't need to know anything. If I'm ever really clogged up in my brain, which is quite often, I often mention in the vlogs that my brain gets a bit wild. If that ever happens, then the only thing for me to do is to get some money together and then go off the grid for a bit. Like I did it in the Netherlands with Drew for a bit. I did it in Hungary just now for a week. And I'll probably do it again. I wasn't quite off the grid in Bali because we had phone service, but I was on a little island in Indonesia for a bit. I do it quite often anyway. There's something about not being connected to the rest of the world that's so freeing for your mind, for like your happiness. Sometimes when you have your phone and you get instant notifications, it's like a little thing in your brain that's like, ooh, a notification, sweet. That's for me, that's somebody hitting me up. You think that's a good feeling, but really it's not, because it takes up all your brain space. It's like, you're thinking about your phone, you're thinking about sending stuff on your phone, you're thinking about using your phone. So many apps on my phone that are completely pointless, but I use them. I don't even know why. Not having the option to use any of those, not having the will or the want to use any of those, it's just really freeing. It allows your brain to kind of relax and be like, alright, sweet, no technology for a while. Let's think about nature, and let's think about the universe, and let's think about humans and interact with humans, and it's just a whole different experience. Like being off the grid with a bunch of amazing people gives you the opportunity to go talk to them in real life instead of texting or like tweeting. Like they're real people and they're really there, and you can just go up to them and say stuff. My brain is still a bit cooked. Like I'm still sick, and last night I got 2 hours of sleep. Since I've been back in the UK, I've had like maybe 8 hours sleep in like 4 days. Living off the grid. Okay, when you're living off the grid, the government can't track you. Not having your phone on you means there's no GPS on you, so they can't find out your location. They can find out the location of your phone, and they can't listen to anything you're saying. So I saw some graffiti at Azora that said, "Big Brother can't find you here." And I was like, I like that. Right, so yeah, being off the grid is great. I like it. And you get to really connect with yourself when you disconnect. That's the brilliant part. Like, if that doesn't make sense, then you gotta try it and it'll make sense. Okay, so integrating back into the real world, or the whatever world we're living in right now. Coming back, it is strange because you're on like this life high where you've had this amazing week and you think everything's perfect in the world, and everything is perfect. It's all doing great. And then you come back and then you're just hit with all this like news articles of people dying, corruption in politics, and like crazy stuff is going on, and that all just comes flooding back in, and then your whole mood goes right back down to base level. Like you're no longer on this higher plane, you just go back down to the same level as everybody else. Well, unless you know how to fight it. And I've been fighting it a little bit, but it's kind of just washing into my brain right now, all this modern stuff. And yeah, when you're back in society, you walk around with all these normal human beings that haven't done anything different that week. They've lived the same life they always live. And it's strange being around just normal people again. it's not enjoyable. I miss all my Azorian family. You can't have intellectual conversations with normal people because they're never in the right headspace to have those kind of conversations. They're living their mundane lives and their boring jobs and their boring hobbies, and just it's hard coming back to that, really. This might sound like I'm just complaining, but I'm not. I'm just trying to explain what it's like going away from society for a week and then coming back to it. I just like to note that I'm not a member of society. I'm not a member of this club. I was born into this world, but not into a society. I'm not in any kind of community. I have a tribe and I have friends, and that's all I need. Don't think that because you go to school or you go to a normal job or you live in a busy city that you're part of some society. You're not. Like, that's an option. You can choose to be a member if you want. I wouldn't advise it because they brainwash you and make you do really dumb stuff to keep the world moving. I don't get very many comments like this, but I've had a few in the past that have been like, you don't contribute anything to society. And I'm like, yeah, I know, because I'm not a member. I'm Jason. I'm an individual. I live in a town in Wales, but I'm not a member of any kind of strange club. It got a little ranty there. I'm sure I'll make another video about society in the future. I've got a few friends that I'd like to have on board with that one. Maybe Brittany, if she's down. It's good to be back, I guess. I wish I could stay there forever, but I have a lot to do this year, and I'm trying to do it step by step. Thank you for listening. I'm gonna get out of this tree. It's very comfortable right here. I'm perched here. I hope the audio was okay again. I'm sure it was. Okay, just to wrap this up, it's strange coming back. After you go off the grid for a week, or any amount of time and then come back to regular life, you realize how bad and miserable regular life is. Like, the people that I'm surrounded with aren't great. Like, my family's great, but the town I'm in is not great. And I'm sure every other town in the world is like this. What my dream is to find a city or a town or somewhere in the world where people like me with the goals and mindset that I have can just go and live sustainably. That's the goal. But I don't know if anywhere like that exists, and if it does, I'm sure it's a very well kept secret because they wouldn't want regular people finding it. Another thing I just thought of is you didn't have to use any money in Azora. Like, you could just trade food for other food and trade like dreading hair for another service like a massage. Like, no money needed to be exchanged, but if you didn't have a skill or anything to trade, then you'd have to use money. But that's kind of what living off the grid is like. You don't have to use money. Money's a human concept. Money's not real. Exchanging things for other things, that's real. Like, it's an exchange. There's my doggy holding up all the traffic. I like him. He has no care in the world. Because I'm behind on work, I've actually recruited my sister, whose birthday it is today. Happy birthday, Maddie. To help me out with fractal stuff. I've started it, but I've still got two massive boxes here full of trousers that need to be wrapped in elastic bands. And it's like the most boring part of the whole process. And so I'm sure she's going to do it all tomorrow for me. Everything's on track so far. Everything's going well. Thank you guys for your patience. There's a reason I didn't put all of the trousers on the store because I'm behind and I need to catch up before I can sell everything. So I got given this sticker. So I think it was like a promotional thing for some sort of festival. I cut out the promotional bit, sorry about that, but I like this sticker a lot. So I'm gonna stick it on this patch, I think, because I put my laptop in my bag quite a lot, it just like cuts bits off, and I haven't had any stickers to cover it. So you can't even tell there's that damaged on camera, but it is, like, there's just scratches like that I'm trying to cover up. Cool, new sticker, sweet. Hey, I got mine.
Birthday to you, happy birthday to Maddie, happy birthday.
So we just had chocolate cake and ice cream. I can't have either of those things. They all finished, and I'm still here trying to edit, and then once this is done, I'm gonna go out and catch Pokemons.